Man, hey man, hold on, man. Shaq, LAPD was called. Hey man, guard. Somebody come call the guard. Ref, they hooping. They different. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the King John 301 channel. I couldn't think of a better way to reinvigorate the basketball videos on this channel than starting with Duke versus Kentucky. Let me just talk to the naysayers out there. Oh, Zion can't do this in college. Oh, I want to see Zion do this in college. Zion's just playing against small white kids. I want to see Zion do this in AAU in college. The Zion is built differently, bruh. He's built differently. I'm not talking just stature and physicality. I'm talking built differently up here. You know what makes Zion such a great player? Is that he has a high motor. He doesn't look at a high-ass rebound and say, oh man, I'm kind of tired on this possession. You know, I'll just leave it up to chance and maybe, hopefully it'll bounce in my hands. If the ball is high as hell, he wants to get it every single time. That's what makes Zion great. You know what makes Cam Reddish great? Motherfucker is basically KD 2.0. You know what makes RJ great? You about to see. Fearlessness. RJ Barrett. Come on, man. I got the Bagley third jersey on. This man was the record holder for most points in a Duke debut by a freshman. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Look at this. Perfect pass, Trey Jones. Brother of Tyus Jones. Y'all know about him. Trey Jones is really going to be the glue for this team, though. Now, I've already seen this game. I don't want y'all to think like I haven't seen this game. I'm just trying to react to it. No, I saw. Look at this. First of all, this is what set the tone for Duke. Look at that. His first touch, Cam just pulls. RJ, first drive. That was an and one, but they didn't give it to him because he went into the defender. Kentucky was attacking pretty well, I'm not gonna lie. But Zion! Yeah, bro! He just needs to make one of those every night, and you know it's gonna be tough for the defender. And that's what Zion gives you. He has to throw up a rainbow high like arc shot just to avoid Zion Williamson. If you got players doing that on the regular every night, it's just making a more difficult shot for the offensive player. Look at this. Pull. Cam Reddish. Look at this. Rebound. Excuse me. Run the floor. Oh, I can dime as well. That's a tough finish. That's a very tough finish. Marquise Bolden. Oh yes, that was a backwards lay. That was tough. That was a lay it, yeah, and get off me! Oh my goodness! Right now he's surrounded by 4 freshmen. Zion! Skip through that in! And they all became friends even before they all were officially Blue Devils. Numbers. Jack White played big as well. Jack White played very well. The man's working, Tyler. Bro, Jack White was huge this game, bro. Oh, heads up. 1-2. Look at this. The whole team fearless, bro. And that's what I think was most impressive about watching Duke. Just RJ, as soon as he got it, it looked like he made his mind up what he was going to do. Instinctive, like ready to go. And the thing is, like, Duke was playing great defense as well, but the thing is, they were maximizing their possessions to the highest degree. They were maximizing all of their offensive possessions. Now, I get it, this is the first game. You know, you're not always going to shoot that well. But they were giving it to them. They were giving it to Kentucky. They were maximizing their possessions. They were playing great defense. They did have a lot of fouls, though, so that was They were able to slow the tempo. A beautiful NBA travel. We're not going to talk about that. It's an NBA travel. It's okay. Look at this. Again, give it back to RJ. I'm pulling. I'm pulling. I'm the #1 draft. Ooh, shoot. I thought Zion was about to boom that. Hold on. I saw the game, but some parts I missed because I was also playing FIFA at the same time. Zion? That's a mid-ranger, but if he's making that, if he has to pull your defense to the perimeter, just say goodnight, man. Just say goodnight. Cam Reddish, I feel like once he starts to attack more, once he starts to attack more, Cam Reddish is gonna be just like KD, bro. Body, nice little floater. Tyler Herro, he had a pretty good game, and you could tell like he has a dominant shot because every one of the Duke players were just, every time Herro threw that pump fake, bro, they were jumping out of their shoes. It's a good pass. Good pass. The big men for Duke are probably going to be the biggest issue. That's tough. I think, man, if Marvin Bagley stayed, bro, then I'd say this team is a lock for the NCAA championship. If Marvin Bagley stayed, because I don't know. Oh, his steal. That's easy. That's so easy. I don't know how good. I think Duke's biggest concern is going to be their big man, because they have DeLaurier, they have Marquise Bolden, but that's gonna be their like Achilles heel, if anything. Because DeLaurier got in foul trouble early, and then Marquise Bolden was in foul trouble as well. And it's like they have the wings, they have the forwards, you know, they have the guards. They got Trey. Look at this. I don't know what that was, but you're lucky Zion was trailing. Oh my gosh! No, and one! And one! Oh my gosh! Oh, good move. Ooh, 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 okay, Bolden. Kick. Jack White. Bottoms. Jack White was playing. Damn, they 30-balled him for real? O'Connell. His form is 100% money. Damn, crossover. Again! Who leaving the white kid? Oh, No, no. No, they might get 40-balled. I take it Kentucky scored here, but oh my gosh, they were about to get 40-balled. Cam again? Oh shit. See, that was what Jack White was doing all freaking game. We talk about maximizing their possessions. The reason they were getting like 100% from their offensive possessions is, bro, what can you do? What can you do? My man Zion showing off the handles as well, bro. Kentucky just can't take this loss too badly. Like, they're a good team, but it just shows how good Duke can be. And honestly, I believe Duke could have played even better too. Because there are a lot of times where they were just like putting up some petty fouls and it allowed Kentucky to get to the line. Like, this game could have actually gone for a 40-point blowout. No one was stopping that, man. Jack White was huge that game. Jack White, like, offensive rebound, defensive rebound. His hustle, his cutting off of the passing lane. Herro can pull that, though. Herro stepping freaking. Then they moved into 3-2, and they were shutting down Duke for the most part. Herro's going to get money this season, though. We know Herro's going to get money. Like, this is freaking, you got Katie on your fucking squad. You gave up another corner three to O'Connell.
I've made a decision. I'm locked into it. Just made it.
It's good defense. And Jack White's a three-point shooter too, ain't he? Jeez. Jeez. Coach Calipari's worst loss ever. Champions Classic record, 118 points. Most points scored by a Duke freshman in his debut, 33 for RJ. I'm not saying, I know that every game's not going to be like this perfect, you know what I mean? But if they can maximize each offensive possession the way they did this game and just keep playing solid defense, like their defense was good, but it could have been a lot better. Like I said, they were giving up some like early fouls, like some petty-ish. They're going all four. They're going to have at least 3 guys rebounding because they just don't have that prominent big man presence. But if they can do that, and the team has motor players too. They got Jack White, they got Zion, they got RJ, people with like high motors that just it's instinctive for them to get after it. You don't have to tell them to. Those players are some of the most annoying players like to go up against because they just drain the energy from you. And Duke has it all, man. Duke has it all, and they're freshmen, and they just busted. They just made a second seed look like a girls' varsity team. It looked like they were scrimmaging the girls' varsity team. Man, if y'all want to see more of these videos, just make sure you hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new. I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care. Peace. God. Man, what if Bagley stayed?